Good morning and welcome to the Crawford County Board of Commissioners meeting for April 27th. We're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance with Commissioner Wiederspan.
All right. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Francis. I need approval of the minutes from the meeting on April 13th, 2022.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Saw.
Aye.
Yes.
Any approval of the minutes from the work session on April 20th, 2022.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Saw.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. I need approval of the payment of bills in the amount of $4,167,199.15 for the period ending April 26, 2022.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Saw.
Aye.
There were no executive sessions. Anyone for public comment? Nope. Okay. Adult probation.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Trevor.
Morning, Trevor.
Morning, Trevor.
I'm here this morning to ratify the application to PCCD for the 2022-2023 Drug and Alcohol RIP Intermediate Punishment Grant in the amount of $270,000.
Make the motion.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Saw.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Public
Thanks,
safety.
Trevor.
Thanks, Trevor.
Morning.
Morning, Greg.
Just like you to approve our hazardous materials emergency preparedness grant application in the amount of $12,475. It's an 80-20 grant with us matching $24.95 out of that with no expense to the county.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Saw.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Greg.
Thanks, Greg.
I'll handle the vehicle for Scott. It's the coroner is asking for approval of payment of bills to Clayton Auto Specialties for the body and mechanical repair to a 2012 Chevrolet van. The amount was $3,742.07. This will be used with vital statistics money.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Saw.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Crawford County Planning.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning,
Morning,
Zach.
Zach.
First item this morning, we're seeking approval to pay an invoice number 1 to Fred L. Burns, Inc. in the amount of $19,072.55. This is for Beaver Township's Community Development Block Grant Program project, and it is paid for out of Crawford County's 2019 CDBG.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Saw.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Next, we're asking for approval to execute a cooperation agreement with Sparta Township for assistance in administration of their ARPA funds.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Saw.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zach.
Thanks, Zach.
IT.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning,
Morning,
Tim.
Tim.
Morning, Tim.
IT is here to ratify the purchase of 2 Dell laptops and accessories for HR department from Dell for $2,858.04.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Saw.
Aye.
Next, to ratify the purchase of a Dell laptop and accessories for the Commissioner's office from Dell for $1,448.86.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Saw.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
And finally, to ratify the purchase of the new 5-year internet service agreement from Armstrong for $925 monthly.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Saw.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Thank you,
Thank
Tim.
you.
Thanks, Tim.
The Care Center.
Good morning.
Morning,
Morning,
Tanya.
Tanya.
I'd like to request to approve the creation of 5 additional per diem activity aid positions.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Saw.
Aye.
And request to approve the contract with Alliance Purchasing Network, and that's to sponsor the Care Center as a sponsored member for Senior Services Group Purchasing.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Saw.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tanya.
County maintenance.
Morning, Mark.
Mark.
Asking to ratify the approval to pay High T Fence Systems Incorporated to rent the perimeter fence behind the courthouse for the laydown area for $2,567.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Asking to ratify approval to pay Johnson Controls to repair heating system at the Renewed Life Haven for $1,605.60. This will be paid for with human services money.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Asking to ratify invoices from the courthouse remodeling project, the new assessment office, in the amount of $5,173.55.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Asking to ratify invoices from the courthouse remodeling project, the registry recorder's office, in the amount of $470.80.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Asking approval to pay an invoice to the Meadville Tribune, advertisement of a bid invitation for the vertical plane lift in the basement of the courthouse for $406.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Asking to approve a quote from Guzik Masonry for limestone repair at the north entrance of the courthouse for $2,500.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
And asking to approve a proposal from Accessibility Advantage LLC to install the vertical plane lift here in the basement of the courthouse for $16,345.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
Human Services.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning,
Morning,
Sue.
Morning, Sue.
I'm seeking approval for Annie's Flooring and Commercial Services Service Agreement for fiscal year 22-23. The cost to the county is based upon the current cost allocation information, as fiscal year 22-23 is not yet available. It's $2,092 a month, cost to the county $313.31 a month.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
I'm seeking approval for the Avanco International Incorporated CWIS agreement for fiscal year 22-23. The total cost of the project is proportionally allocated across all the counties based upon the number of users in each county. This is the same rate as the current year. It's for $10,642.47. Cost to the county is $2,326.23.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Seeking approval for the Avanco International Incorporated ICAMS Provider Agreement for fiscal year 22-23. The ICAMS Provider Agreement lists a quarterly maintenance fee, which is equally split between CYS and mental health. It's $11,777.08 a quarter. Cost to the county, $1,601.50 a quarter.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
I'm seeking to ratify payment to the Center for Family Services for the delivery of ERAP-2 services for the period ending 4/11/22. Total cost is $460,593.45, with no cost to the county, all paid with ERAP funds.
I'll make that motion.
All second, and just to clarify, that is for all 5 items listed on our agenda combined.
Yes.
correct?
D
Okay.
through H.
Great.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, properly moved and seconded with discussion. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
I'm seeking to ratify a contract with Daniel Dubofsky for fetal alcohol spectrum disorder consulting services from 10/1/21 to 9/30/22. This contract maximum will be $8,555 with no cost to the county.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Sue, just one question. So under I is, I have key mark. Do you see that?
Under-
They got the ratifies for CFS and you want to do I? It's Keystone Maintenance Support Renewal. 7/1/22 to 6/30/23. Do you have that one?
I don't have that one.
You guys see I, right? It's on, I have it on here too.
Yeah.
To purchase requisition for key mark for maintenance support renewal.
We did talk about it at work session.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was
we
number
did.
9 at the work session.
Yes, we did, but it's not on here. Here it is.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's, no problem, as long as you
That's all
found
right.
it.
Okay. Seeking approval for a payment to Keymark for maintenance support renewal agreement for 7/1/22 to 6/30/23 for our on-base document imaging system. The total cost is $1,232 with the cost to the county of $184.08. This is a budgeted item.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Thank you, Eric.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
All right.
Next, I'm seeking approval of the amendment C1 to the 21-22 contract with CHAPS. The provider has been approved to purchase 2 bed bug heater packages from the 2021 Human Services Block Grant Retained Revenue Plan. Cost is $23,400 maximum, with the cost to the county of $1,249.30.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? I just want to reiterate too, we said last week, other entities will be able to use this as well, right? They're going to
Yes.
share it, so it's
Yes.
good for the whole community. Okay. Any other discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Seeking approval of the amendment C1 to the 21-22 contract with the Titusville Area Senior Citizens Corporation. The provider has been approved to purchase a sign for outside of their building, and this comes from the 2021 Human Services Block Grant Retained Revenue Plan. A maximum of $500 with a cost to the county of $26.69.
So moved.
Second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Seeking approval for retained revenue plan contract with St. James Haven. The provider has been approved to purchase supplies for their shelter from the 2021 Human Services Block Grant Retained Revenue Plan. Maximum of $30,000 with the cost to the county of $1,601.67.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Seeking approval for the retained revenue plan contract with Women's Services. The provider has been approved to purchase supplies for their shelter. This is from the 2021 Human Services Block Grant Retained Revenue Plan. $40,000 maximum, the cost to the county of $2,135.55.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
And last item is I'm seeking approval for retained revenue plan contract with the YWCA Titusville. The provider has been approved to purchase supplies for their shelter. This comes from the 2021 Human Services Block Grant Retained Revenue Plan. Maximum of $15,100 with a cost to the county of $806.17.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thanks, Sue.
Finance.
Good morning.
Good morning, Stephanie.
For your approval, I have requisitions totaling $47,184.85. These were detailed at last week's work session.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Okay. Crawford County Fair Board. Do you want to present them, Dean, or you want Francis to do it? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, the first up on the agenda is approval of the contract with AM&P Electric Amp for work at the fairgrounds prior to and during the fair. And this was approved by the Fair Board, and according to the MOU we have, the Fair Board is now up to us to approve it as well. I would make that motion.
I'll second.
Been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Okay.
And the next one, similar situation for security at the fairgrounds. It was approved by the Fair Board at their last meeting, and I will make a motion to approve that with Valentis Security.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? The only discussion I'll make is there has been some pushback on people wondering why the Fair Board is actually seeking bids, and I will say that that's good business, Dean, and I appreciate you guys doing that. So it might be different than prior practice, but we appreciate that, and that's why we've seeked bids to look at cost containment. So,
Yeah.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Thank you. Under the Commissioners, we have a proclamation for Motorcycle Safety Month. Rita, you want to come up to the podium for us? And actually, before I read the proclamation, would you like to say a few words? Okay.
And I have to admit, I brought my cheat sheet, so I try not to forget important
That's
details.
okay, no problem.
That's all right.
And they always, I'm a nervous public speaker, but I will do it. And so I've heard you should start with something humorous. If you notice, I'm wearing black and white. I have pets. If I had been able to ride my motorcycle because it was good weather this morning, I wouldn't have cat hair on me today. So that's another benefit to being able to ride. ABATE of Pennsylvania, Alliance of Bikers Aimed Toward Education. We have been around since 1983, and our mission simply states an alliance of bikers dedicated to the protection of the individual rights of motorcyclists through political change, charitable works, and public education. And what we do in trying to promote all that, we represent motorcyclists throughout Pennsylvania, on-road and off-road. A lot of the off-roaders don't realize that we represent their rights as well, but we're trying to improve on that over the coming years. We protect against road and land closures that make it tough for us to be able to get out and enjoy or go to work via motorcycle. We introduce motorcycle-related legislation. We conduct fundraisers to benefit our community. The big one here in Crawford County, we try to have our sportsman's raffle in the fall, and that raises money for our Toys for Kids program when we distribute toys in December. Hopefully, this year we can actually do the dinner and not just a toy distribution drive-through in the downtown mall parking lot. But we are grateful to the downtown mall the last couple of years with the pandemic that we could do that. Let's see, we promote motorcycle safety training classes. We educate the public about motorcycle awareness, at least we attempt to. We defend against harassment and discrimination, just like me wearing the black vest today with all my patches and things. I'm not wearing colors. The patch, the big one on the back, I designed myself. If you want to know more about it, you can ask me after the meeting. We preserve motorcycling as transportation and recreation to the general public. When I read over this morning, I look at the discrimination. And for 32 years, I worked in tax and accounting. Motorcyclists come from all walks of life, all occupations, genders, religions, and for some reason, sometimes people want to lump us into a group of biker gangs. And we want to eliminate that because there are many of us out there who enjoy riding to work, going on ice cream runs, going on poker runs to raise money for whatever charity. So we appreciate that the commissioners are issuing this proclamation today to help bring awareness to Crawford County. May is going to be Motorcycle Awareness Safety Month for the entire Commonwealth, and anything you folks can do, anything we can do to help people be aware that we're on the road, we're not out there to cut traffic, be jerks, pop wheelies, all that kind of stuff. We want to be safe on the road just like all the other drivers. So I thank you for giving me my little platform here.
Okay, and so I will read the proclamation, and then at the end of the meeting, we'll grab a picture after the meeting is
Yay,
over, okay?
Thank you.
So this is the proclamation by the Board of Commissioners, whereas safety is the highest priority for the highways and streets of Crawford County, and whereas the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania is proud to be a national leader in motorcycle safety, education, and awareness, and whereas motorcycles are a common and economical means of transportation that reduces fuel consumption and road wear and contributes in a significant way to the relief of traffic and parking congestion, and whereas it is especially meaningful that the citizens of the county be aware of motorcycles on the roadways and recognize the importance of motorcycle safety, and whereas the members of ABATE of Pennsylvania, the Alliance of Bikers Aimed Towards Education, continually promote motorcycle safety, education, and awareness in high school driver's education programs and to the general public in the county, and whereas all motorcyclists should join ABATE of Pennsylvania in actively promoting the safe operation of motorcycles, as well as promoting motorcycle safety, education, awareness, and respect of the citizens. And whereas the motorcyclists of Pennsylvania have contributed extensive volunteerism and money to national, state, and community charitable organizations. And whereas during the month of May, all roadway users should unite in the safe sharing of roadways within Crawford County and throughout the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Therefore, we, the Commissioners of Crawford County and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, in recognition of many years of ABATE of Pennsylvania and registered motorcycles statewide, and in recognition of the continued role Pennsylvania serves as a leader in motorcycle safety, education, awareness, do hereby proclaim the month of May 2022 as Motorcycle Safety and Awareness Month in Crawford County, and urge all motorists to join in the efforts to improve safety and awareness of our roadways. Signed and sealed this date, the 27th of April, 2022.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Afterwards, we'll get a quick picture. Thank you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you, Rita.
Okay, we need to entertain a motion for new hires and transfers in your packet.
I'll make a motion, we approve the request of new hires and employee transfers.
I'll second that motion.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspin,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Okay, some just informational updates. The next work session is May 4th. Next full session is May 11th. The work session for the following week has been moved due to the election. And then the next full session is the 25th. We will finish up with Commissioner comments. Commissioner Wiederspin.
I have none today, sir.
I will go next because Chris has a lengthy list. I would just like to say that the Board of Commissioners and the American Rescue Plan Committee are proud to support and encourage all of you to help us by assisting in a survey of broadband information. We're going to send out a postcard and also have a link. We encourage all of you at your family and your relatives to complete the survey. We're going to generate a map and focus on underserved and actually people with no service of internet through the actual American Rescue Plan dollars. That will be coming up in the next couple weeks, and we certainly encourage you to do that. If we can get that information, we can start moving the ball here to get broadband to be completed in some of the underserved areas. And with that, I'll give the floor to Commissioner Saw.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I think you might be in the underserved area, Dean. So,
Thank you. Just a few election-related comments. We are in the middle of poll worker training, so I wanted to thank all of those who have agreed to work the polls on Election Day, and a special thanks to Jess and Matt and Gina for conducting the training for us. Remind voters of a couple key dates. Monday, May 2nd, the last day to register to vote or to change any of your registration information. Tuesday, May 10th, the last day to apply for a mail-in or an absentee ballot. Our Voter Services Office is processing those applications daily. So far, we've sent out close to 4,000, and we've received about 1,300 back. So, again, if you have applied, I strongly encourage you to fill out your ballot and return it either in person or through the United States Postal Service as soon as you can. I was on a conference call with the post office on Monday, and they said that it takes at least 2 days to have a ballot reach us once you put it in the mail. So don't wait until Monday before the election and expect that your ballot will be received in time. Don't put it in the box on Tuesday morning and think, okay, well, it's election day, I put it in the mailbox, so it'll get there. It very well may not. I would like to read this press release that comes from the Board of Elections and the office. It's been sent to the Meadville Tribune, Titusville Herald, and it's already been posted on the Crawford County website. And it's related to political mail for the May 17th primary. The Crawford County Board of Elections and the Office of Election and Voter Services is aware of 3 political advocacy groups, the Voter Participation Center, the Center for Voter Information, and the Voter Project, conducting unsolicited direct mailings to Crawford County residents consisting of voter registration applications and/or mail-in ballot applications. These mailings are already reaching Crawford County residents. Crawford County residents should be aware that these unsolicited mailings are not affiliated or endorsed in any way by the Crawford County Board of Elections or the Office of Election and Voter Services. The organizations conducting these mailings, including any mailings that may contain incorrect information, bear complete responsibility for the mailings and the content contained within them. Any recipient of an unsolicited mailing from these organizations who wishes to be removed from their mailing list may find a code near the bottom of the letter with instructions on how to be removed from their list, but some mailings do not even offer this option. Neither the County Board of Elections nor the Election and Voter Services Office can prevent these mailings from reaching you. Please remember that these mailings are political mail, coming from a campaign, a party, a committee, or a special interest group. These mailings are not official election mail coming from an authorized election official. And why that's important, you know, and why we set the press release out, and I wanted to mention it, is because people are blaming Crawford County and the election board and our elections office for these mailings. So I would appreciate if you don't send us nasty notes like this person did when they received one, a voter from Cambridge Township. We have your name, we have your birth date, your address. It's on the information that this special interest group sent. I understand if you're frustrated with mail-in voting, you may not be a proponent of it, that's fine. We don't comment on whether you should do a mail-in ballot. That was all set by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, the Department of State. Our job as election officials is simply to administer the rules and regulations that are set for us and conduct elections. So again, don't blame us if you've received these mailings. I'd ask you not to send a snarky note on it to us because it didn't come from us. You know, maybe get a hold of the entity that sent you the mailing and let them know that you don't want to receive their mailings anymore. So again, we're gearing up for another successful election day, and our office spends a lot of time making sure to get it right. So if you have any questions about your polling location or something like that, please feel free to contact our office. But I'd rather you not yell at us for something that we had no part in. So that's all I really need. Thank you.
Okay. Any other business to be brought before the Board of Commissioners? Just a special shout out to Heidi. Nice to see you back, Heidi, too, in the back. So welcome back.
I would just add to what Christopher just shared. A lot of people say they're getting ballots. These are, as Christopher said, are only applications. These are not ballots, so.
Correct.
The only ballot you're gonna receive is when you request one from our Voter Services Office, so just wanna make
Good
that clear.
clarification. Thank you, Francis. All right, with that, I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
I'll second.
We are adjourned. Thank you. Reed, if you want to come up, we'll have Gina, Teresa, Terry take a quick picture. I see.
Whatever your name is.
Yeah, Terry. Sorry. Come on down, people.
Thank you, Dean.
Well, mine's brand new, so we're good. I just dropped his.
Right in the.
Thank you, thank you. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. In for this race. I know, who says that?
Surprisingly, we hear it all the time.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Tell Bob I said hello.
I will do that. He had hoped to be here, but then we realized he had an appointment at the VA this morning. I was like, oh, no. And one of our gentlemen said, if I get back, I remember her, he said, if I get back, I'll be there. So here I am.
Thanks,
Well, at least you're here.
And I totally am with you on the election mail thing.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness.
Spread that good word too.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, we're going to bring the salary board for April 27th, 2022 to order. Need a motion to accept the minutes from the April 13th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Now we have some motions before the board. You want to present for Mark? That's fine.
Request to ratify the rate for the emergency new hire of Owen Holcomb, per diem custodian, effective 4/18/2022 at $12 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Human Services.
I'm requesting to ratify the emergency change of rate for the per diem drivers of Donna Davis and Robert Knapp, effective 2/14/2022 at $11 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Care Center. This means we'd be a lot shorter if you didn't show up to them.
I know, right?
Wow. That was hurtful. Wow.
She doesn't want to come either. She'll tell you that.
I don't.
At least you brought your glasses this time. It's good.
Request to ratify the rate for the emergency new hires of Caitlin Szymanski and Tyler Bloom, per diem activity aides, filling newly created positions effective 4/27/22 at $10.50 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Request to ratify the rate for the emergency new hires of Crystal Davis, replacing Shannon Hess, per diem nutrition aide, effective 4/27/22 at $10.50 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Request to ratify the rate for the emergency new hire of Jessica Trahosky, replacing Jennifer Proper, per diem nutrition aide, effective 4/27/22 at $10.50 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Request to set the rate for the new hire Lee Foley, per diem nutrition aide, replacing Elizabeth Morris, effective 5/11/22 at $10.50 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
And request to set the rate for the new hire of Brianna Johnson, per diem LPN, replacing Allison Geis, effective 5/11/22 at $17.50 per hour, plus $5.50 per hour, first and third shift, $7.50 per hour, second shift from ARPA funds, and an additional $2 per hour for Care Center HRSA ARPA funds.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there any other business to be brought before the salary board? If not, I entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you. Is this you, Christine? Are you doing this?
Yeah.
Okay. You ready?
Mhm.
All right, we're going to open the retirement board meeting for April 27th, 2022. We'll start with approval of minutes from the April 13th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Okay, we're ready for you.
Okay, I'll make a motion for Vanessa Stouffer, formerly of Public Safety. Start date of 11/22/2021 to withdraw the retirement, last date paid and interest through 4/9/2022.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Make a motion to approve the buyback for Amber Gear for 3 years, 8 months, and 0 days of the previous employment with the county.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Make a motion to approve the Corn Ferry invoice number 195245754 for April 2022 for actuarial services in the amount of $2,151, and that's to be paid for from the retirement checking account.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Is there any other business brought before the retirement board? If not, I would entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Got the nod. We are adjourned. Thank you. I believe Christopher has an
We
election.
do have a brief election board meeting. Election board gets no respect. Thanks, Heidi.
look at them all
I
leave.
appreciate you staying. Thank you.
This could be Care Center related. I'm not sure what you're doing.
Call the election board meeting to order, please, and ask for a motion to approve the minutes from the March 23rd, 2022 meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and second. Any questions, concerns? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next item on the agenda is that, as we need to do for every election, set the pre-canvass and canvass times. So I would be asking for a motion to set the pre-canvass time on Tuesday, May 17th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. and the canvass time on May 17th from 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and then daily from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. until completed. I will say that Jess asked me yesterday about the time, and I thought we were thinking 1 o'clock. I thought 1 to 5. So I'm open to either. I think that the amount of time is appropriate for pre-canvass. So I would ask you to consider either 1 to 5 or 2 to 6, whichever you think is more appropriate.
It primarily involves you. Francis and I are still on the road, so what's better for you?
That was my thought.
Let's do 1 to 5
Okay.
then, because, again, that's what I had
Okay.
thought it was and mentioned to Jess. So I'd be looking for a motion then to set the pre-canvass time from 1 to 5, canvass from 8:30 to 10:30, then daily starting at 9. Sometimes we run into the issue of ending at 4:30 and then we
Sure.
have to clean up. Would you prefer we end at 4:15, 4 o'clock, or are you okay going right up until 4:30?
I'm fine with it. If Eric can.
I'm fine with it. Yep.
Okay, all right. So I would entertain a motion on those two items, please.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Properly moved and second, now that I've had the discussion prior to making the motion, sorry, Keith. Any other thoughts or concerns? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carried. Another note, obviously, our tabulations are required to begin on Friday, this being May 20th, 9 a.m. We, of course, need to complete our adjudication process before we can get to actual tabulation. Third item, again, we need to approve our tabulators and alternate tabulators, and I'm only asking to do it for the primary election as opposed to the entire year. The three of us, obviously, as tabulators. My alternate will be Stephanie, Francis, yours Jen, and Eric, yours Marlo again. So I would entertain a motion to that effect, please.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and second. Thoughts, questions?
Couldn't find anybody else with more attention to detail for yourself?
Couldn't you get a
Has
numbers
far more
person?
than I do. Yeah, so she will elevate the game,
Okay.
and you'll have to come back down for me.
I feel like we might
the way
be
it is.
stuck arguing things for a long time.
Yeah, seriously, yeah. Why don't you fill out a form and,
I thought one of her terminology was close enough. She said it was,
that's right. That's a gimme. No further discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you to the two of you for joining me with tabulating and to the three alternates for their participation. Any other business today to come before the election board? We will have one more election board meeting, at least one, possibly two, prior to election day.
The only thing I would add to your prior discussion, which was pretty much covered everything, was there are people out there who continue to hear that mail-in ballots will be voted down and be unconstitutional. Just so everyone is aware, like, we're following the same process we're supposed to follow. So I've heard that from people, like, you're not supposed to be doing that. I heard it was unconstitutional. Well, you hear a lot of things, but we're just following what the Department of State tells us to do, and it's here for this election. I can't see that changing, so, just for clarification purposes, it's still part of what we follow, so.
I appreciate you saying
Yeah.
that. That's correct. We don't make up those rules. We just are required to follow them. So,
Yep,
all right, if there's nothing else, I would ask for a motion for adjournment.
so moved.
Second,
We are adjourned. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.